hang on.
Whoa.
That's it. How heavy is that?
Oh.
There's 30.2 on here.
There's no way.
That's got to be the heaviest push bike I've ever carried. They definitely make them a lot heavier than they used to, but there again, they never used to have big batteries, nor did they used to have fat tyres. That's exactly what this is. This is the Himiway fat tyre cruiser, and apparently it's all terrain as well, according to the label on the box. So let's take it out of the box, take a look. I don't think I've ever seen so much packaging in a bike. Oh, look at that, I like that, look at that. It's going to blow away. Like nice insulation for a camper van. So inside this massive box there is a much smaller box. I can imagine inside this box there is the pedals and some other accessories. So inside the big box is this little box. I'd imagine there's some accessories in here. So let's take a look at what's in the little box before we look at what's in the big box. Thank you. It's more than accessories. Look at that. And it is a nice sunny day as well. So that's handy. Yep, as I thought, some pedals. We've got pedals in here. Ooh, they're metal as well. That's unusual. Usually they're made of plastic. A centre spindle for the front wheel, a handy dandy toolkit, and of course inside the little box there's always a smaller box, and inside the smaller box is our battery charger with a European plug.
That's not good.
I think we're going to have to get an adapter before we charge it up. Wow, look at the size of these. 26 inch by 4 inch fat tyres. No, that's not the brake disc. That's just a piece of packaging. I don't know how that comes off though. So I've realised you have to actually turn this to get it off. It doesn't just pull off. Brilliant. Right, we'll put that to one side. Get the rest of it out. Might need a hand with this. It's a bit heavy. Weighs over 30 kilos, Rebecca just said. She just looked at the instruction manual. Is it 30?
32 kilos.
32 kilos.
And it takes a payload of 160 kilos.
160 kilos. Wait for me.
Oh gosh.
Oh, oh, it's caught in my pocket. Got it. You know, I was saying about getting a stand for the bike in the camper so that the forks go in it.
Oh yeah?
That's
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Ooh.
Well, it looks like most of the assembly is at the front end of this. We've got to put the handlebars on, the headlight on. Look at that, twin headlights. Looks a little bit like an alien robot. The back rack, just a couple of Allen bolts. Like I say, most of the assembly is at the front. Now on the handlebars in the centre there is this chevroned area, so it's quite easy to determine where the centre is and where they attach to the stem. Dogs are barking, but like in all the great American movies there's always dogs barking and police sirens. All we need now is a police siren to finish off the sound effects.
The sounds of summer.
The sounds of summer. I'm just going to go around and check everything else is okay. All the screws are all done up nice and tight before I actually ride it. First, let's just finish off assembling the front of the bike. Right, let's start with this. Obviously goes under there. And then that headlight, yeah, right, so that goes on there. It's quite self-explanatory really. Oh, my fingers. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. It's a beast.
It really is.
It really is.
It's like Batman's bike.
Batman's bike. Well, there you go, straight out of the box. The brakes, they seem adjusted perfectly fine. Not to tried out the Shimano gears just yet, and there's 7 of those to try. We'll have to ride it to find out if they're any good. Now, there are some wires at the front that need to be reconnected. They're colour coded, a red one and a green one. So let's go ahead and connect those up. That's it, we should be good to go now. Now before I ride this, I'm going to take the battery off, charge the battery up. And once the battery's charged up, we'll take it for a ride. And then we'll talk about the specifications. I can tell you right now, this battery is 48 volts and it's 17.5 amp hours. And apparently you can get 30 miles out of this just using the throttle, which has got a nice little twist throttle, or 60 miles if you care to pedal a little bit. Right, so let's charge this up and then we'll take it for a ride. That's heavy. Look at that. Well, it didn't take long for the battery to charge up. It only took literally an hour and a half and it is now fully charged. Now before I take the bike for a ride, I just want to show you how easy it is to get this battery in and out of the bike. Using the key, you unlock it, push it to one side, and hey presto, out it comes. Really simple. And to put it back in, you simply line it up with this slot in the base and click it back in the same way it came out. I just wanted to share this with you. Look at that. Really quick, really simple. So it's no drama to take the battery out, take it indoors and charge it up. Right, with all that said and done, let's take the Himiway Cruiser for a little ride and see how it performs. Well, getting the Himiway Cruiser downstairs was really easy. Made easy by these huge fat tyres. Really simple to get down the stairs. Right, now to turn it on, we simply hold the on button down and there we go, the display lights up straight away. Incredibly smooth considering it hasn't got rear suspension. That's what happens when I just use the throttle. Nothing. Oh, I've got it on power 1, look. Let's adjust that, shall we? Oh, straight away. That makes a huge difference. Let's see what the brakes work. This is quite a steep hill and we're going to go down here. Let me just show you how steep the hill is. It is really steep, so I'm going to go down this hill to test the brakes and then we'll come back up it to test the power of the electric motor. Well, I'm pleased to say the brakes work extremely well. I better slow down, I'll get a speeding ticket. Thanks for it. I figured I may as well come and do a bit of shopping. It's not just a ride out. I'm actually on a mission to get some bits and pieces from the hardware store. Now my biggest problem is, where do I tie the bike up? Here we go, there's the place. Right here. I can strap my bike up there. And yeah, I really enjoyed that. But getting back up the hill, that remains to be seen. Well, I have to say I felt really safe riding through traffic on the Himiway cruiser, especially coming down that hill at those super fast speeds. I think I got up to around about 27 miles an hour at one point, but bear in mind that was going downhill, but it did feel really stable. I felt safe, and that little bit of power from the electric motor when going through traffic gave me even more confidence. So right, I'm at the store, let's go and grab some bits and pieces and then try and ride back up that hill. That bit I'm not really looking forward to, but we shall see. Well, I've got my bits and bobs for Becky's camper. The bike's still here, thank goodness. So let's jump back on it and see if we can get up that hill. I've got to say, I feel really confident riding through the traffic. It's no problem at all. But now here comes that big hill. To go back up it, how are we going to fare getting up this huge hill? I'm going to go down a few gears just to give me a sporting chance, because once we get to this roundabout, that's it. The challenge begins. Here we go. Right, let's go. So this is the hill. Oh, we're in too low gear. Right, I'm in speed mode 5. I'm in 6th gear. And I can hear a car behind me. I guess they're just going to have to wait. As we go up this really steep part of the hill, I'm doing 16 mile an hour. Oh yeah, might have to go down a gear. 4th gear, I think. Yeah, 4th gear, and the motor's kicked in. Feel alright, feel confident. I'm only doing 11 mile an hour. Car behind me is probably going to overtake. Oh no, it's gone. There you go, nothing behind me. There we go. Oh. I'm not even pedalling now, literally come off the pedals. There we go, nice and easy. I feel quite bad overtaking that guy on the regular push bike. As you can see, I'm doing 15 mile an hour, going up a really steep hill. Oh, I'm just cruising. Yeah, baby. Well, this really is quite a revelation. Just, I never in my wildest dreams thought I'd be riding a bike up this hill and having enough breath to be able to talk and commentate. I really thought I'd be out of breath coming up here and struggling to breathe. But as it turns out, the Himiway cruiser makes that a lot easier. Sorry about the runny nose. He's having a good time. Bit of music there. I'm going to have to edit that out because of copyright. Look at that, I'm hardly pedalling now. It's a bit fresh. It's making me nose run a bit. I mean, what gear am I in? I'm in 5th gear. 5th gear coming up that hill. Unbelievable. Whew. And by the way, this is the 2nd time I've done this because my GoPro froze on the 1st attempt. So I've actually done this twice now. There we go. Still going uphill and I'm in top gear. The battery's taking a bit of a pounding though. I've only got 2 bars showing. So it would appear, a bit of a skid there. There we go, that was easy, too easy. Let's see how we go getting back up these steps. Now, although the Himiway Cruiser's got this throttle, it is purely for walk assist. If I put it on full throttle, you can see I can actually hold the bike back, but it's going to help me, hopefully, get it up these stairs. Take a look at that. So let's see how we do getting up the stairs. Oh, she's sliding out. I'm going to have a bit of run up. There we go. And that throttle is just enough to help me get it up these stairs. There you go. That was easy. Well, there you go. That's the Himiway Cruiser. And after riding this bike up and down that hill a couple of times, thanks to my GoPro freezing, I've got to say, extremely comfortable. I felt safe 100% of the time. And coming up the hill was absolute doddle thanks to the powerful 250 watt motor. More importantly, when I was coming down the hill, I felt really safe thanks to the brakes on this cruiser. Really surprising how well these brakes work, despite them being cable brakes and not hydraulic brakes. Plenty of stopping power despite my 13 stone frame, and the fact that this weighs 30 kilos as well. The brakes worked and handled all that weight perfectly fine. And like I say, I felt 100% safe. The bike is super stable, and all thanks to the 26 by 4 inch fat tyres. So there you go, that's the Himiway Cruiser for you. I'm really looking forward to riding this bike throughout the summer. So I guess the big question is, would I actually recommend the Himiway Cruiser? Absolutely. If you're in the market to buy one of these bikes, I'll put a link in the description of this video purely for your convenience. Check out their website. They don't only sell this cruiser, they sell an array of electric bikes on their website. And going by the quality of this bike, I'm sure the rest of their bikes are just as good as well. So I'd like to say thank you to Himiway for supplying me this bike so I can make this video. And if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra for now.